the song. It's the entire song. I don't get paid for the performance. I only get paid to show up. So, you get what you pay for. Okay, wait. Oh no. Okay, good. My controller's working. I am using a different USB cable than last time. And a different USB slot. I'm actually wondering if it may have been the slot. However, I'm still using a different USB cable on accident. So, let's hope it doesn't disconnect. I plugged something else that's, it's just a Bluetooth dongle into the slot that was acting up. I don't, need that as importantly. So, hopefully it works out okay. Good morning, Sam. How's it going? No interrupting ad. Awesome, congratulations. Okay, I just want to sit up a bit higher. How is your day going, Sam? My day's been going okay. I've already gotten some work done today, even before this stream. So, that's something. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the recording right now. Boop, it's recording already. Morning, everybody. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start a run. I'm not even gonna bother practicing. This is gonna go real well. Yep, morning, everybody. So yeah, today's been going good. I played a bit of a video game for funsies this morning. Imagine that. Just Swords and Souls Never Seen? If you've ever played the Flash game Swords and Souls, it is essentially the sequel to that. Except you have to pay for it. I was sort of hoping the fact you have to pay for it meant that it would be, ridiculously giganticer. It really is more of the traditional sequel. It's definitely got way fancier graphics, and there is a lot more, at play. But, it wasn't quite as ridiculously over the top with the content as I was hoping for. But oh well, I still enjoyed it a lot, and I had my hopes ridiculously unfairly high anyways. Yeah, and then, for a couple hours, I played, Kingdom Hearts, and just worked on the level 1 run of that. If you didn't hear last time, I am working on Kingdom Hearts level 1 run again. I started from the beginning, but I'm doing it off-stream. That way I have a project that can work on, off-stream, that's low pressure, and I mostly just put the time into it. Of course, it's going to be a bit difficult, but, not ridiculously uncharted territory. Could this even be possible, question mark. Yeah, most recently I finished Monstro. And before I go to the next worlds, I've been going back and doing, side stuff, because I have high jump now. Yeah, good morning. What video games has everybody here been playing? And also, how is life in general? What are you talking about? I had to watch an ad, so I didn't hear? Oh, all those words I just said, listen to them again, and then you will know what I said. I'm glad I could clear that up. I've been playing Sasubu? Ooh, Sasubu. I'm getting really close to getting all the spirits in Sasubu. I was actually surprised. I expected I'd only be, maybe 3/4. I have just a handful of spirits left. However, I've only done classic mode with half the characters. Sea of Thieves, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy VII. Are you talking vanilla Final Fantasy VII or remake? Did remake come out yet? I remember people were talking about a demo. Was it just the demo? Also, I accidentally clicked on a thing because I needed to move it out of the way of the chat. I guess this run has an asterisk now. I forgot to equip Rush. Okay. Finished my platinum playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn and a casual playthrough and something about a casual playthrough of The Last of Us. Ooh, awesome. I have not played Horizon Zero Dawn yet. But they added it to PlayStation Now. I'm not sure if it's under a time limit or not. But I was thinking of playing it soon. I hope it's not one of the time limit games. If you have 28 completed runs, why are you still doing the challenge? Not completed runs, competent runs. There's a difference. A competent run just means I wasn't pathetic. Which translates to I got to Quick Man. Don't worry, you aren't missing any dawns. There are 0 dawns. Dagnabbit. I thought Game Champ said he wouldn't do this. Female pronouns, please. Also, yes, I did say that. I'm a liar. If I say anything about video games, you can be 100% certain that the opposite is true. God, Rockman 3 is such a platformer with jumping and shooting mechanics. Mm-mm. Why are you doing Rockman instead of Rockman? Because Rockman is Rockman. You identify as woman? No, I identify as non-binary. I disproportionately ask people to use female pronouns on stream because it's really the only opportunity. Like the only environment where that sort of works in my everyday life. Are you considering playing and or doing a challenge run of Hollow Knight? I'm in the middle of a playthrough of Hollow Knight still. I'm trying to 100%... I'm trying to do everything in it. Not 100% because that game has a thing that's called 100% but isn't actually 100%. Yeah, I'm trying to do everything in it. Just casually do everything in it. It's hard. Not even 112%. That doesn't even fully describe what I want to do. Because the really hard thing that I'm trying to do doesn't even count as a percentage. I'm trying to light up all the lights in the boss mode thing. That's as much as I can say without getting into spoilers. And I mean light them up all the way. Not just turn them on, light them all the way up. Which is hard. Are you trying to do Path of Pain? Path of Pain is easy, oh my god. Compared to what else Hollow Knight has, Path of Pain is like a tutorial. Ever considered playing the Just Cause games without guns? Haven't played them yet. Anything that... Well, also, I do want to say, please don't just randomly burst out challenge suggestions. I get enough of those unprovoked already. And yeah, I haven't played Just Cause yet, and I can't do a challenge. I can't, like, I mean, I could, but I prefer not to do challenge runs of games I haven't played yet, because, you know, I do want to play and enjoy games. Plus, it's going to be a lot harder for me to do a challenge run of the game in the first place, if I've never played it before. But really, mostly, it's just, I want to enjoy it. I want to play the video game. I don't want to rob myself of the first experience. A long time ago, I said I wasn't enjoying open world games, but recently I started replaying Batwa. And why, but it is way more fun now. I also started replaying Mario Odyssey, which I mentioned before, but not as a game. As speedrunner's paradise, except I'm not a speedrunner. I just like learning the nightmare tricks. Ooh, fun times. Congratulations on enjoying Batwa. If you want to enjoy games, why are you doing Rockman 3 damageless? I've already played Rockman 3. I already did a casual playthrough. It's fair game to hate it now. How many more stage bosses? We're only on level 3. There are 16 stages total. Roughly. Not counting single boss stages. Have you played Dead Cells? Not yet. I don't think I own it. I don't think it's been in any of the, like, bundle things yet. And that's the only place where I would have gotten it. Nice! Gave me good RNG. This has a lot lower viewers than I thought it would. 183. This is ridiculously higher than my usual, so... disagree. Oh, wait, no, I don't disagree, technically. You were talking about your own experience. I disagree that it would have a higher view count. If Game Champ identifies as a woman, I identify as an attack helicopter. Ha 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 ha. What was the first game you ever played? Oh my god, that gets brought up a lot. Super Mario Brothers. I swear that gets asked like almost every stream now. Okay. Have you done Hollow Knight Steel Soul? I haven't even finished the first playthrough yet. First playthrough is hard enough. I mean, I've like gotten to the end credits. I've gotten to the quote-unquote ending, but I haven't like done all the things. Stage order I decided when doing this run is a bit different. I beat Magnet Man before Snake Man. Now, if you're who I think you are, if you're the person who was talking about doing it before, you did it segmented, right? You didn't do the whole run in like one single go? Because a big part of the reason I do the stage order and the order I do it is, you know, I need to get to Needleman as fast as possible so that if he kills the run, he kills it without as much sacrifice time as possible. Like, my strategy is built around the fact that, like, I need to do the hard stuff ASAP. But if it's segmented, you actually want to do the easy stuff ASAP, because then you get a bunch of power-ups to do the hard stuff with. Furthest we've gotten, we beat Quickman, which is like 9 stages. I forget how many of the stages after that we beat. So, like, at least 9 stages, and I'm not sure if any more after that. Which of the first 6 Rockman games is the best? 3 easily. 3 just wins hands down. No contest. Ooh, close. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6, like, they all get knocked out automatically. Like, they're fun, but just the fact that you have the charge shot and the charge shot is so overpowered means that, like a lot of the fun is just gone. Like, the tension of not necessarily being able to beat a boss is gone because you have a weapon so overpowered, you're guaranteed to do it, as long as you have, you know, at least one E-Tank and or a basic understanding of their pattern. And the E-Tanks still trivialize even 2 and 3, but, you know, at least they trivialize them without also having a weapon that doubles the trivialization. Unless, of course, you know the weakness. And then, of course, 3 is the only game that I think really, well, it's the one that I think of the original 6 that best capitalized on the, plot twist, there's more game thing. Like, there's just a ridiculous number of stages compared to what it looks like at first. Then the whole plot twist of having to fight the Rockman 2 bosses. Like, that's one of the best parts of, like, the entire franchise. Whereas 4, it's just, you know, it's just got the Cossack thing. Which, I mean, yeah, you get more levels, but they don't have Rockman 2 in them. In your run of Hollow Knight, did you kill Zote? It's not possible to kill Zote, so no. You should do your research more. If you leave Zote, he quote-unquote dies, just never see him again. You literally find his corpse! I feel like that's more than just quote-unquote dies. Also, be careful about spoilers. I'm only acknowledging the Zote dying thing because that's more of an Easter egg than, like, a spoiler? Because you have to go way out of your way to actually allow him to die. Wait, the night is hollow? Spoilers? Actually, legitimately, that would be a spoiler if you, like, got specific into the who, what, when, where, why. Like, what does that even mean? So yes, that would be a huge spoiler. Can you beat Hollow Knight without taking damage? Let me finish the game first. The Mario is super? The Mario is a pretty super dance. Yeah, I agree. The character, though, Mario? Ah, wiggly hands. Now, Luigi. For the record, I haven't booted up Hollow Knight since the last time I streamed it, so that's how that's going. Last game I played before the stream? Kingdom Hearts. I'm doing a level 1 run. Yes, for work. It will be a video. Also, I actually looked up and was paying more attention to a level 1 guide. I made so many mistakes in my original run. Like, I didn't even think, if I want to do 100% journal, then I should do all the side quests before the Heartless level up? Because that makes it ridiculously harder? Does the weapons menu still pause game? Yes, sort of, but you do like your teleporting in animation afterwards, which, you know, makes it sort of leaves you open, so it's not a good idea to use it unless you're in a safe spot. Will you take down Sephiroth at level 1? I'm going for 100% journal, so I have to. So yes, absolutely. Essentially, I will be doing everything in the game other than, the Hades time trial? At least, potentially, other than the Hades time trial, according to the guide that I'm looking at. The Hades time trial is not possible level 1, just because you need to deal so much damage in such a small amount of time. That, like, it's just not feasible with the amount of damage you output in a level 1 run. For my B-Day last year, for Kingdom Hearts 3, but I stopped at a point because I had no time to finish it, and now the disc is scratched. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you were doing a level 1 run, or just playing it, like, vanilla-ly? Also, somebody was like, you didn't miss much. Don't be like that. When somebody brings up a game that you don't like, you don't have to immediately go, that game's so bad. Come on. Oh, don't worry about it too much. It's just... That's a pet peeve of mine. Especially because the Death Stranding video, oh my god, the comment section is... just... There's so many comments. Just people unprovoked just going, Death Stranding, more like bad game Stranding. Ah! Dagnabbit. I messed up. It's all Death Stranding's fault. Dagnabbit. Death Stranding, more like I hate it Stranding. Wasn't Death Stranding announced as Silent Hills? No, no, no. Silent Hills was a project that was announced through PT, which was very popular. Before Kojima left Konami. It is a completely separate project, I will note. It's not as if, you know, Death Stranding is Silent Hills, but without the Silent Hills branding. Because Silent Hills was going to be explicitly a horror game. Based on PT, of course, but, you know, it would make sense. However, it's not as if Silent Hills existed in a vacuum from Death Stranding. Apparently Norman Reedus was going to play the main character in Silent Hills. And also Guillermo del Toro was involved somehow. Thank you for the subscription, Deck Hopper. But yeah, Kojima still wanted to do something with Norman Reedus and Guillermo. So, Guillermo basically just cameos as one of the main characters of Death Stranding. Like, they just scanned his face for him. And of course, Norman Reedus is the main character. I mean, Norman Reedus plays the main character. Although, you know, it's a little wiggly hands. Like, it's very obvious the game knows that you're playing as Norman Reedus. And I think it's completely acceptable. Usually, I get mad about it. But, Death Stranding really goes out of its way for you to associate the character with Norman Reedus, the real human being who actually exists. I mean, it's kind of hard not to, especially with the, like, you know, with like a live-action TV show. You know, it's more understandable, but the actors look like their characters. Just sort of, you know, it's an accident of the way reality works. But with a video game, that only happens when you go out of your way to do it. You have to actively recreate the actor in the video game. Go out of your way to make their performance less believable. Are you a fan of the Souls games? I have only played Demon's Souls. I did like Demon's Souls quite a bit. It was a very unique experience. But I need to go back and 100% it before I can play the rest of the series. And part of the reason I haven't played the rest of the series is Demon's Souls. 100%ing it is like a real chore. Gotta do multiple playthroughs just to, like, set up the ability to do things. Question for you, since this is not a not taking damage run, when you fall down a pit, you just straight up die. Yes, falling down a pit counts as getting hit. I am not gonna semantics it up like that. Don't worry, I'm not just trying to asterisk this like a normal VG Myths. I actually legitimately want to beat the game without getting hit. I didn't take a hit, I only died! It's the difference between feeling pain while you die and dying instantaneously, you know? But yeah, luckily it's pretty easy to not fall in a pit. Like, you have to make a major mistake for that to actually happen. And most of the time, the kind of mistake you'd make to fall in a pit in the first place is getting hit and getting knocked into the pit. Not that it hasn't happened before, I'm guessing it has during one of my prior attempts. Does grabbing that 1-up do something useful? Every 1-up and E-Tank you grab increases your RNG. It's very important to grab every 1-up and E-Tank that you see. Also, last question before I disappear for a few minutes. Do you go by they at all? I am completely fine with they. Yes, definitely. A lot of the time I refer to people as they. Just because I've become less and less comfortable with gendering people in general. I don't think I like very much the gender binary. So wait, do we call you she or they? You can do either or. Whatever you're comfortable with. I will always be okay with they. I'm getting Breath of the Wild because of you? Ooh! How did you siphon my money into your bank account? I'm intrigued! Was this like identity fraud or just old-fashioned theft? Old-fashioned theft? Awesome. Badass. Jimmy Neutron, could you please not say that same thing over and over again? Pretty please? I'm not sure what you're saying, but the fact that it's exactly the same message every time, that's not appreciated. Oh crap, I missed. Oh, dang it! I might have been able to save that, but I'm dumb. Also, we're kind of low on time. Becca's getting off work soon. She's probably gonna call me on her way home, too. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream here. We got 2 attempts in. What an eventful stream. Oh well. At least we got a couple attempts. And they were decent ones. One got to Top Man, and then I sucked. And one got to Needleman, who I'm not ashamed to lose against. Oh well. Thanks for joining, everybody. It was a fun short stream.